Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is the close of a fantastic holiday weekend with a spectacular 11-race card, including the Tropical Park Oaks and the Tropical Park Derby. We're going to turn it over to Pete Aiello to get those track and weather conditions and then listen to all 11 races.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start in the center for Cold Call and Al Kahira. Down at the inside, the gray Tiz Kobe Time is offensive-minded. Oakhurst is trying to get over from the high draw, but is stuck out 5 and 6 deep here as they line up for the early lead. From the inside, it's Tiz Kobe Time holding on inside position in a narrow lead from a headstrong Al Kahira in second. Out 3 deep in Cold Call third, 4 wide for Oakhurst. Leperoux tried to avoid that, but he is caught a bit wide under that first turn run. Just ahead of her went My Philly Twirl into the top flight, and Barrett is at the rail. Atenay races together with Quality Control, then change plans, and the trailer is Our Tomb. To the backstretch now, Al Kahira shoves the neck on top. Tiz Kobe Time is back to second, Cold Call third by a side herself. Fourth at the inside, followed fifth by My Philly Twirl. Beach Nut Trophy is next, and Barrett's toward the rail. Then back to Oakhurst. She's about 6 lengths behind, in front of Quality Control and Change Plans. Saving ground is Atenay, and the early trailer is Our Tomb. 48-1 for the opening half mile, less than half a mile to the finish. Junior Alvarado and Al Kahira on top 3 parts of a length. 3 wide, My Philly Twirl, Cold Calls in the middle. At the rail in Tiz Kobe Time, Beach Nut Trophy is next. Beside herself, being ridden with encouragement by Sias, but not getting any response. Meanwhile, it's Oakhurst 3 wide while trying to rally in the little red feather colors, and they haven't got Al Kahira yet. Alvarado lets out a notch on Al Kahira. Beach Nut Trophy loops up 4 wide under Leonel Reyes after 3/4. In 1:13-1, Beach Nut Trophy charging hard at Al Kahira, who's still in front. Al Kahira, Beach Nut Trophy beside herself, back running again. 16th to go. Beach Nut Trophy for a narrow lead. The upset is on. Beach Nut Trophy is 18-1. Beach Nut Trophy wins. Al Kahira's in a picture for second with beside herself. Oakhurst ran home for fourth and 1:43 flat. And they're off. From the center, Luis Saez offensive-minded with Penn Street, and Miss Michaela has the same idea. So the 2 favorites get acquainted, and they quicken up early, leaving 2.5 on Raspberry Ballet, who's together with Catch J&J. Aracindi between horses, and left behind early is Miss Italy, but the pace is on up front with Miss Michaela in front. Out of the chute, onto the main course, Miss Michaela leads 3 parts of a length. Toward the rail, Penn Street is there second. A gap of 3 to Aracindi, who strides into a clear third. From fourth and Raspberry Ballet. Down at the fence, Catch J&J. And then Dial long distance early for Miss Italy. She's last a long way. The battle rages on the front end. Miss Michaela has the lead, but Penn Street has been hot on her heels throughout. These 2 went 23-2 for a quarter speed. Expect the half mile to be equally quick here as they have not let up. The top 2 are 5 ahead of Aracindi, who's now third. Fourth in Raspberry Ballet, then Catch J&J and Miss Italy. Around the far turn they go. 46 seconds for a wicked half mile. Less than 3 furlongs to run. Penn Street with a narrow lead. Miss Michaela up alongside second. A great trip today for Aracindi. She starts to gather some momentum. Raspberry Ballet, a stretch runner's had some pace ahead of her. She finds her best stride for Victor LeBron after 3/4. In 1:10-2, they turn for home. Miss Michaela on the outside toward the rail. Penn Street. Still nothing gives. Penn Street now shrugs off the challenge from Miss Michaela. Aracindi just had no punch with a 16th to run. Penn Street will win the battle, and she'll win the war. It's Penn Street under jockey Luis Saez to do it, and do it by 3 in the end. Miss Michaela was second, Aracindi was third, and fourth was Raspberry Ballet. they're off. Slow to start, Chasing Joy. Down at the inside, Awesome Appeal fires forward for the advantage from the far outside. Miracle Mischief looking for forward position and rushing forward, Chasing Joy. Chasing Joy's on heels while up into second. Princess Pup is together with Angelic Storm, then Miracle Mischief. She outsprinted only one, and that's the trailer Penny Angel. They go to the half-mile point, and Lionel Reyes bidding for a double. He has Awesome Appeal on top. From the outside, Angelic Storm is there second, Chasing Joy at the rail third. Getting started on the outside is Miracle Mischief into a joint third now. Then Princess Pup and the trailer Penny Angel. 23 seconds for the opening quarter. Now moving to challenge for the lead is Angelic Storm. Looking for room is Chasing Joy. Awesome Appeal tries to turn away challenges. Mirage is hard at work on Miracle Mischief. She's not out of it, but she hasn't kicked in with a quarter of a mile remaining. Angelic Storm and Awesome Appeal, they continue to battle. Down at the rail, Chasing Joy, wide on the course, Miracle Mischief as they straighten for the drive. Awesome Appeal has the lead now by almost two. Angelic Storm battling on second, Dan Pita 1-2, trying to knife between Chasing Joy, Miracle Mischief at the outside. Final 16th of a mile. The leader is Awesome Appeal. Here's Chasing Joy late. Awesome Appeal wins. Chasing Joy second. Third was Angelic Storm. Lackluster fourth, Miracle Mischief at 1:12 and 4. At the post. And they're off. Good start for the favorite Bob Marco. Sent along is Steel Sunshine. These two go at it up on the outside. Sensei Lawrence driving through at the rail. It's Not Easy will prove the speed of the speed as they run out of the chute. It's Not Easy and Paco Lopez with a narrow advantage over Sensei Lawrence and Bob Marco second and third. Moving in from fourth and on hold is Glory and Victory. Then it's a gap of another two to Steel Sunshine together with Co-Pilot moving at the rail. And on the outside, the trailer is Bird Note. 23 and 2 for an aggressive opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. It's Not Easy by a neck. Sensei Lawrence is there second. Glory and Victory a hard to handle third. Bob Marco, he's being encouraged hard and he's doing no running. He's backpedaling. This big favorite Bob Marco no good. He's plummeted to last of all with still half a mile to go. Into the far turn they race through a 46 and 1 strong half mile. Sensei Lawrence within a neck of It's Not Easy. Steel Sunshine, the one that's getting the benefit of a good trip. He's fourth and starting to gain ground for Lionel Reyes with less than 3 furlongs to go. It's Not Easy on the inside, 3 wide. Steel Sunshine from between horses and Sensei Lawrence. Glory and Victory is next. Nobody else really doing any running. There's a quarter of a mile remaining. It's Not Easy. It has not been easy for him, but he's still in front. Steel Sunshine issues the challenge on the outside, and he's going 2 to the 1. If It's Not Easy, Steel Sunshine is in front, and Steel Sunshine is going away. Steel Sunshine will give Lionel Reyes his third winner of the day. Bob Marco figured out what racing's all about. He's running again. He's going to try to get second, but Steel Sunshine has fled the scene. He won it by 7. Bob Marco is going to get back up for second in what was an interesting run. Third was It's Not Easy, and fourth was Co-Pilot, 137 and 4. And they're off in the Tropical Park Oaks. A clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, Mademoiselle Nova went looking for the advantage. Here's race favorite Ladies Fights Fair, and she's offensive-minded. Up on the outside, Toby's Heart, working from between horses, is Dream About Me, and the charge to the first turn. It will be Ladies Fights Fair to put a neck in front. To her outside, Gladys is there second. Toby's Heart angles over. She's 3 wide. In between horses, Dream About Me, and at the rail, it's Mademoiselle Nova. They're followed by Stunning Princess, and in the winner's circle, second last is Bipartisanship, and the early trailer reserved at the back, Breaker, of Chains. In the run past the opening quarter, Ladies Fights Fear with inside position and the lead. The quarter time was 23 seconds flat. Castellano parked 3 wide on Toby's Heart. Now he's in the 2-path, pestering the leader. Back to third and Mademoiselle Nova together with Gladys. Dream About Me is 3 wide. Then back to Stunning Princess ahead of In the Winner's Circle. On hold while second last is Bipartisanship, and Breaker of Chains would have to pass them all. She's still on hold though, following the move of Bipartisanship through a 46-4 aggressive half mile. Into the far turn they go. Ladies Fights Fear did not get a breather as Toby's Heart has latched onto her second. Mademoiselle Nova and Gladys third and fourth. Bipartisanship is next. Gaffleone making some decisions on Breaker of Chains. She'll need a way out, trying to follow Stunning Princess. In the winner's circle, tries to keep her in as they race to the top of the stretch. Ladies Fights Fear, Ladies Fights Fear was green off the corner. She shifted in and then shifted out and then came back in. That opened the door wide up for Mademoiselle Nova, who takes the lead. Ladies Fights Fear back running again. Down the center and Stunning Princess. Bipartisanship loose and charging between. Bipartisanship surges to win the Tropical Park Oaks. Second, Stunning Princess. Ladies Fights Fear, an unlucky third. Up fourth, Breaker of Chains in 1:40.3. And they're up. At the rail, Galt comes out firing from the center. Overlander has speed, and up on the outside, it's Outperform. Into the top plate goes Half Moon in the charge to the first turn. From the inside and Never Change alongside Silver Matt Winnett, ridden for position. He's out 3 wide. Wider than him is Strong Light as Paco's Pico ducks back toward the inside. The trailer is Long Shot Poseidon's Sun. Around the first turn they go. Overlander has the lead and leads by a length. Half Moon is there second. Junior Alvarado parked at the paint with Galt, who's in the red colors, a joint third. Outperform is on his outside. Winnett is on the far outside, racing about 4 lengths off the pace setter. Then a cluster comprised of Never Change, Silver Matt, and Paco's Pico up between horses, and the trailer is Poseidon's Sun. Down the backstretch they continue now. With the advantage, it's Overlander by half a length. Half Moon is there second. Outperform running in spots. He's now third. Galt is patiently handled. He needs a way out. Wide on the course and Winnett, followed by Never Change, then Paco's Pico. A gap of 3 to Strong Light, who's yet to kick in. Silver Matt is second last. The trailer is Poseidon's Sun as they now move around the far turn. 4 wide. Winnett sends Castellano into action on Outperform. That forces Half Moon to go, and Overlander tries to turn him away. All of that's good news for Galt, but he's got to find some place to go through a 49-2 opening half mile. The rest are not kicking in, at least not yet, as Winnett is 30-1 and bidding up boldly now. Half Moon is next. Now working into the clear is Galt. Red colors is he, 4 wide and getting on track as they straighten for home. On the far outside, Galt now gets to show you what he has, and what he has is a big sweeping move to take the lead. Galt, the son of Medaglia d'Oro out of Ivana Villat. Galt is clear and finding. Galt is in front. Winnett is second. It's closer for third. Maybe Overlander over Half Moon in 1:44.4. And they're off. Mr. Tito's hard-ridden at the start, but he's not made the lead. It's Mustang Cat who shoves the neck on top. Down at the rail, here comes Bullet, taken in hand a bit as Mr. Tito's. He'll back off and land in a 3-wide position. The trailer is Uncaptured King, but he likes what he sees up ahead of him as the other three have lined up across the course, trying to back it down mid-race. They complete an opening furlong, and at the rail, here comes Bullet, leads, but he only leads narrowly. Mustang Cat in the 2-path, 3 wide, and Mr. Tito's. The longest price of the 4, getting the best trip of the 4, you would think, as Uncaptured King is last of all, with 3 horses scrumming for the early lead. 23-1 for the opening quarter as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Here comes Bullet by a neck. Mr. Tito's now ready to go when Saez wants him to. Mustang Cat, meanwhile, ridden between and not gaining any ground. Meanwhile, Prado trying to motivate Uncaptured King from last of all. He's getting a bit closer with Mr. Tito's just taking the lead. Mr. Tito's to the top of the stretch has the lead 3 parts of a length. Here comes Bullet. Tries to fight back second. Uncaptured King on the outside is now gaining ground third as they straighten for home. 46 and seconds flat for the opening half mile. Mr. Tito's, he's an 1/8 of a mile from home, and now he's 3 on top. Uncaptured King makes a late impression on the outside. Back to third, and here comes Bullet. Final 1/16 of a mile. Mr. Tito's driven out. Luis Saez for Jose D'Angelo. The favorite wins. Mr. Tito's is in front. Second, Uncaptured King. Then here comes Bullet and Mustang Cat. And they're off. Awkward getaways for Happy Boy Rocket and Redline Overdrive. Beautiful beginning for the favorite American Icon, who establishes the pace and leads by a length early. Uranium rushing to catch up. From the outside, Dominican Ice is in early third with Cash Express in fourth. Up to the outside, Redline Overdrive is fifth. Just to his inside, Wolf County. The 2 at the back, Happy Boy Rocket and Hard Frost. 6-5 the number, American Icon the boss. The quarter was a smooth 22-3. American Icon by a length over Uranium in second, Dominican Ice third. Our Redline Overdrive on the outside is now fourth, back to the rail in Cash Express. Then Wolf County and Happy Boy Rocket. Hard Frost is last. Around the far turn they go. Everything going the way of American Icon so far. He's at the 3 furlong grounds on top. Redline Overdrive, 3 wide and on the attack toward the rail. Uranium, he looks for racing room. Back to fourth in Dominican Ice, 3 back to Happy Boy Rocket and Wolf County as they run to the top of the stretch. Luis Saez now starts to ask American Icon to kick on. He's at the opening half mile in 45-3, and he's on his way home. American Icon still clear and still finding. From the outside, it's Happy Boy Rocket trying to finish up and get into a slice, but that's all they can hope for, as American Icon has done it very nicely today. American Icon checks all the right boxes, and he'll win wrapped up by 7 in the end. Second, Redline Overdrive. Third was Happy Boy Rocket, then Wolf County and Dominican Ice. And they're off. Sir Seamus was away quickly. Midday Image and Benefactor moving to him, away in fourth, and Light Fury is under a long hold early. Outside in Surf and Turf with Outrageous Bet toward the rail. Then Attentive and Yamato in the charge to the first turn. Up front, it's Sir Seamus pushed along by Benefactor on the outside. Paco, he backed off with third running Midday Image. He's now racing about 5 lengths off the go. A length and a half in front of Light Fury. Then at the rail, Outrageous Bet. 2 more to Surf and Turf. And the 2 at the back, Attentive and Yamato. To the backstretch now, the opening quarter was really quick, 23-1. Benefactor on the outside, Sir Seamus on the inside. They're doing each other no favors. Midday Image at 8-5 is 2.5 lengths behind them. Then Light Fury and Outrageous Bet. 3 back to Surf and Turf. Yamato and Attentive happy with their positions. They're last with pace ahead of them with less than 5 furlongs remaining. 47 seconds for the opening half mile. Benefactor on the outside. Sir Seamus toward the rail. Midday Image is third, but now he's going to need a way through as Alvarado gets started with the gray Light Fury on the outside. And Light Fury's going to move, and that sends Paco into action on Midday Image. And they both inhale the top duo with the advantage. Light Fury with Midday Image right alongside. Into the race now, Yamato. He's on the go, while 3 wide into third. Back to fourth, Benefactor. Nobody else really responding here through 3 quarters. And 11 and 2, Light Fury comes away with the lead. Yamato working off his quarters to try to make a late impact, and Midday Image is fighting back toward the rail. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Light Fury in front. Yamato taking aim. Back to third and Surf and Turf with Midday Image. 16th to go. Here comes Yamato on the outside of Light Fury. Yamato to the top. Yamato wins. Second was Light Fury. Third, Surf and Turf, and Midday Image fourth. And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a 1/4 of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
Racing in the Tropical Park Derby. Smooth and clean beginning for the big favorite Never Surprised, who's headed off for the early advantage from the high draw. Here's Hot Blooded moving up, and King of Dreams is also into the top flight as they charge past the wire the first time. Never Surprised taken in hand for just a narrow advantage, splitting horses, and Lamplighter Jack is up to Badger well second. 3 wide, that's King of Dreams in early third. A gap of 2.5 to Safe Conduct, who's now fourth, with Hot Blooded dropping over to race in fifth. Sigiloso is next with Fighting Force on his outside. From between horses, it's Yes This Time, racing about 8 lengths off the pace setter. 3 wide out there, and Mose down at the rail. It's in effect. The 2 at the back are Scarlet Sky and Gray Streak. The quarter time was 23 and 1, so no easy lead for Never Surprised. He leads 3 parts of a length. Lamplighter Jack insistent on keeping the pressure on in second. A gap of 2.5 to a third running King of Dreams, who's 2 better than a fourth running Hot Blooded. Down at the rail, it's Safe Conduct, racing ahead of Fighting Force, then Sigiloso. Held up in traffic is Yes This Time. Moses 3 wide. A length and a half back to In Effect, then Scarlet Sky and Gray Streak as they swing around the far turn. 3 furlongs to run on the Tropical Park Derby. Never Surprised shakes free from Lamplighter Jack, who's back to second. Ridden hard and Hot Blooded trying to warm to the task is Yes This Time. He's got no place to go. Sigiloso is next, and Moses on the far outside. Never Surprised off the corner on a 5-length lead now. Hot Blooded tries to get into second at a huge price, but with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Never Surprised is clear and finding. On the outside and Hot Blooded, Safe Conduct toward the rail. Yes This Time for a slice, but an easy win in the end. The Tropical Park Derby to Never Surprised. He won it while confidently handled. Close then for second between Yes This Time and Safe Conduct in 1:40 and 1. And runners away. Slow beginning for Can It Happen, but it was a quick beginning for Panenka, who's headed off for the early lead. From the far outside, Shafisha gunning, and Shafisha will cross and clear the inside traffic and lead by 2 over Panenka in second. Mac on the outside is an early third. Down at the fence goes Everclear, together with Congrats Again and Bye Bye David. A gap of 3 to Never Enough Toe Coco on his outside and Mighty Tough. Sir Teddy backs off to race second last. The early trailer is Can It Happen. The early leader is Shafisha. Shafisha going quickly. It looked like he was, too. 22 and 4, and he's opened a 4-length lead on Panenka in second and Mack in third. Bye Bye David, kept in the clear by Leonel Reyes. He's racing in fourth. Everclear is at the rail fifth for Paco. Held up between them as Congrats Again. 3 back to Mighty Tough. Then it's Never Enough Coco and Sir Teddy. The trailer is Can It Happen. They make their way half a mile from the finish, and Shafisha is letting it all hang loose. Through the 46 and 4 half mile, Shafisha by 4. Panenka is now second. Mack is on the go for Alvarado, wide on the course, and Bye Bye David. Then Congrats Again with Everclear. Mighty Tough tries to latch on to the main group. Shafisha is all in. Panenka confronted by Mack on the outside, a length and a half back to third, running Bye Bye David. Congrats Again is next. Sir Teddy from the back with Mighty Tough. Everclear got shuffled back. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. 3/4, 112 flat. Who do you like here? Turning first, it's Mack with the lead. Sir Teddy over the top. From between horses, that's Mighty Tough. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Mighty Tough surging at the leader, Mack, to try to get by with Sir Teddy, trying to pick him up. 16th to go. Mack is very game, right alongside Mighty Tough. Mighty Tough and Mack, these two. Here's the finish. It's Mack. Mack turned away Mighty Tough and beat him in X. Sir Teddy third and 142 flat.
And that wraps up the Christmas weekend. Hope you had a lot of fun and you had a very happy holiday. We're Dark for Live racing on Monday and Tuesday, but back here Wednesday with a 10-race card at First Race Post, 12:30 p.m. Good night. Good luck.